Now for our featured story, breaking news just in. President Trump says crypto reserve will include Solana, XRP, and Cardano. And of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum will be at the heart of it all. This is the breaking news which sent Bitcoin on a parabolic run-up, up $9,000 on the day as the crypto market continues to surge. So let me break down some tweets first and foremost. This morning I woke up, Bitcoin was 85,000. Then all of a sudden we were in the 90s and I'm like, what's going on? And I saw this news. President Trump says, obviously, Bitcoin will be included in the strategic reserve. That's right, because we got to get to the original post. This is what he wrote on Truth Social, where it broke. A U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the presidential working group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and Cardano. I will make sure the U.S. is the crypto capital of the world. We are making America great again. But naturally, that led to a lot of controversy because people are like, yo, why didn't you include the obvious? Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then he later tweeted, and obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum, as other valuable cryptocurrencies, will be at the heart of the reserve. I also love Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's not forget, he dropped like 5 or so NFT collections on Ethereum. That's why I thought it was a little odd he didn't include it, but then he backtracked and was like, yeah, well, of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the keyword, Bitcoin at the heart of the strategic reserve. Preach. And let's check out some of the other tweets here. President Trump confesses to loving Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yep, as I just read to you. I also asked the question, why didn't Trump mention Bitcoin in the U.S. Crypto Strategic Reserve? This was immediately when I first saw the first post. So I just asked people, is it because he has no plan of including it? It's given Bitcoin's included, Bitcoin kills the state, or because Trump's a shitcoiner, and 62% of you hit the nail on the head. It's a given. Bitcoin is included. So well done on that one. Samson Mao's response, Bitcoin might be up, but it's a sad day for America if they actually shitcoin at a nation state level. I can't really say I'm surprised though, with Trump having launched the meme coin. Hyper shitcoinization awaits. Well, I hope it's hyper Bitcoinization, but it does look to be like hyper shitcoinization is a coming. Now, some other tweets. Max Kaiser responded to Donald Trump's big announcement here. A wise man once said, if you don't know who the chump is at the crypto poker table, you're the chump. Trump's holding a pair of deuces, diluting America's financial sovereignty with shitcoins. Holding Bitcoin only is 4 aces, and only El Salvador has a win in hand. And again, that's coming from Max Kaiser. Also, this I found to be the most interesting. Very early this morning when I woke up, I saw this post from Jason Williams, and here's what he wrote. Going 50x long on ETH and Bitcoin with $200 million is crazy. This is either a very rich degenerate or a market maker that is about to move the market in a meaningful way on the spot side, or simply put, this looks like an insider March 7th confirmation of the U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve locked. 2% dip and $200 million gets wiped. So that blew my mind because let's just put this in perspective. If somebody is risking, because it is gambling, leverage trading, if you're willing to risk $200 million, it's safe to say you're a multi-billionaire. Safe to say? Can I get an amen? So someone worth billions of dollars was willing to risk $200 million on a 50x long, which is the most retarded thing anyone can do unless you have insider information, which leads me to this next meme. Father, I'll go 50x long today, and then you post about the U.S. crypto reserve. So was it Barron? Who the fuck knows? Was it an insider in Trump's team? I'm 99% convinced it must have, because no one is that retarded to do a $200 million bet on a 50x long where you can get liquidated with a 2% motherfucking dip. So you guys let me know who you think that insider was. It had to have been an insider. I don't have any other logic for it. And shout out for Jason Williams for actually calling it. Clearly, it's not the March 7th confirmation announcement, but the big announcement unexpected here on a Sunday. Hence, they just made an insane profit. I don't have the exact numbers, but when you go 50x with $200 million and Bitcoin pumps a God candle, that's a godly, combination there when you actually hit it, in which they clearly did. But my next poll: will Trump make Bitcoin/crypto exempt from social or from capital gains tax? Because that's the other rumor, that the Trump administration is going to make all cryptocurrencies made in the USA tax exempt from capital gains. So I asked this question. 35% of you said Bitcoin, yes, only. No to the alts. 37% of you say yes, the chosen cryptos that he chooses. 6% of you say never. And 21% of you say don't know. So thanks for participating in that poll, which is still live. You'll find it on my X. But let's dive a little deeper here. President Trump, our POTUS, recently announced that the president's working group on digital assets has been directed, and this is official, to include XRP, Solana, and Cardano in the U.S. Crypto Strategic Reserve. That's why all of these coins right now are pumping insanely. You got XRP up 33% on the day, Cardano up 60%, Solana up 25%. That's because of this tweet. The president did not mention Bitcoin in his original post, but then he came back to say, of course, it's included, which I already shared with you. He also said, if I am elected, it'll be policy of my administration, the United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the government currently holds, the Bitcoin stockpile, or acquires into the future. We will keep 100%. And Cynthia Lummis is proposing for the bill for the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve to acquire 1 million Bitcoin. Michael Saylor says Trump should really go for 20% of the Bitcoin supply, which would be, I believe, 5 million Bitcoin, 5x what Lummis is proposing. He also said, I hope you do well, at least. This will serve in effect as the core of the strategic national Bitcoin stockpile. The president continued. The U.S. president's language on the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve or stockpile shifted following his January 23rd executive order directing the group to establish a digital asset stockpile. So as you know, and again, I'll touch upon this really quick. Initially, when Trump first made that very bullish speech in Nashville at the Bitcoin conference, he specifically said, if I'm elected president, we're going to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve for the United States. And then more recently, he switched up the lingo and he said, instead of Bitcoin, crypto, which means he's going to include other coins. And we got that confirmation today. Again, Cardano, Solana, and XRP are to be included in the crypto strategic reserve for the United States of America. Hence, the entire market is up 10% on the day, almost a God candle, roughly 1,300 shy of that, and only 6,000 shy of recapturing 100 Gs. Welcome everyone to the live stream. This is the Q&A segment of the show. Considering we're making major moves, I'm going to be pulling up the live charts. We'll do some live Q&A, and I'll kick it with a van. Welcome y'all joining us. Make some motherfucking noise.
Southwest, know when to hold 'em, yeah, we're holding, never folding. Bitcoins are ripping like a new Scottie Pippen. 80 Gs, we're royalty, bitty kings and queens.